Alright, welcome back. And now we are in the Netherworld. Fantastic.
I remember that sword. My bones still bear the marks. How could I forget?
Yeah, we're gonna be popular down here.
Oswald. You killed me, Oswald.
You might want to narrow that down a bit.
Forever, no matter how much you are cursed.
Oswald's probably killed a lot of people and monsters and stuff.
At these hands, they are still stained with my blood.
Okay then.
Oswald, I've been waiting for you to fall into the abyss here, waiting for you to finally feel the Queen's wrath.
You have killed many.
That is true.
Have killed so many.
Very true. Yes. Yeah, Oswald doesn't like it.
I will not hand over my treasure. Hey? Why didn't you say you had money?
Well, see, this guy's on the level. He's alright with us.
Down here, but I do not regret it.
I'm pretty sure that's also Nolan North. Oh boy, he just sells a bunch of rotten food. Delicious. Also, some milk and bread, which is not rotten, which is good. But honestly, I'm still a little skeptical about it. Just a pinch. Just a pinch. Get me some hot cross buns, some healing potions, and some milk. Down in the Netherworld. Let's go ahead and have a hot cross bun. Yeah, level up. I mean, what's wrong with having a little bit of bread? Like, carbs can't kill me now, I'm already dead.
So, Melvin told you.
Hey, Brahm. How are you doing?
Brahm? Who exactly am I? Please, I must know.
Melvin once told me that he abducted you from a house in the wilderness, far from any civilization.
Cool.
The only people there were you, a dying man, and a young mother.
What happened to my parents?
I heard that they had died.
Quite similar to the two people who were found alongside you.
I was in favor of it at the time. We've sent many humans to the Netherworld, and we do feel grief over it.
See, I believe that you feel grief over it, Brahm. Melvin, not so much.
Unfortunate.
I do not want your pity. It wouldn't help me at this point anyway. My hands are already stained with blood.
Just a walking, like, really edgelord anime AMV.
Pitying.
I walk this lonely road. Da, 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 da.
The trembling won't stop. It's not that I fear death, but I had no one to love, and no one to return it in kind. To have lived an empty life, like there was no point in being born. That is what I fear most.
So Oswald just wanted somebody to love him.
Had I not known your true feelings towards me, I would have been satisfied to die in servitude.
But no, Melvin had to be a dick about it.
Your honor. But now, I have absolutely nothing.
Oh. Hey look, a bird.
A bird? Here? How strange. I don't know how, but I think I know that bird. Oh no, it's gone. Was it an illusion? But when I saw it, I felt hope. If I could only see it again, I might be able to find out for sure. I will search for it. Perhaps it will give me the strength to keep living.
I mean, it's something to do, I guess. Oswald's not really feeling so hot right now. He's kind of super bummed out. Time to follow the bird in the Netherworld. Because what else are you gonna do? Besides kill the undead. Again. Apparently the Contract of Darkness doesn't really work so well since, you know, Oswald's already dead. So I guess you can just kind of go, like, whole hog. How many bones and organs did Oswald lose? Clearly he had more to give than the average human. That's what the contract said. I don't know. Doesn't matter. Doesn't affect gameplay at all. Not even in the least. Oswald can go berserk as many times as he wants. Oh look, it's another one of those torchbearer guys. And these spirit things are the reason why it's so hard to maintain an S rank in this particular level. Because either they die really quick, therefore you can't really maintain a good combo, or they disappear and you can't hit them at all. Again, preventing you from continuing a combo. Killer Cloud. Never really used that one all that much. Ooh, new Phozon Prism. Yes, please. Yeah, Vile Rush is still really good. You should never take it off of Oswald's shortcuts. It just does so many hits. And Oswald does so much damage on his own. Those tentacles just constantly remind me about Oogie Boogie. I know I brought that up before whenever we fought like the big haunt thing, but still. So what do we get? We got Banishment. Emit a flash upon entering Berserk mode to damage nearby foes. So even when we turn into Berserk mode, we just automatically hurt our opponents all over the screen. Again, it's just encouraging you like crazy. Hey, go into Berserk mode. Go into Berserk mode. Hey, you know what sounds like a really good idea? Going into Berserk mode. Do it now. Do it now. Even more now. Now. They really, really, really want you to go into Berserk mode. Clear up the inventory just a pinch. Just a little bit. Got ourselves a whirlwind. Go ahead and make it even stronger. Why not? Alright. Oswald's gonna get a lot of moves whose sole purpose is just to buff up his Berserk mode. And just make him stay in it even longer and make it stronger.
I have poison if you want. Unfortunately, I do not have a blade to coat with it.
Ooh, a moon key. And a Muggle Climette d'Anjou. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. Anyway, what's it look like? Looks like ice cream. I'm okay with that. It's a fruit ice cream. Let's go ahead and use this moon key. Ooh, a speed belt. Let's just go ahead and pop that sucker on. Why not? Who needs a shield ring? Not me, that's who. Secret entrance. Hidden foes on Prism. Even more super moves. What do we get this time? This move is Madness. Enter Berserk mode for a time. Okay, so again, it really wants you to go into Berserk mode a lot. So now it's just saying, hey, is your Berserk mode not filled up yet? Okay, just use this. Spend some Phozon points and you can just automatically go into it. For a very short time. It's much shorter than, you know, using the Berserk gauge, but yeah, no, it's just using more Berserk. It's fine. That's okay. Doesn't matter, because even when you're using Madness, you can still extend the duration. So you can constantly be in Berserk mode. Yeah, Oswald gets a ton of buffs that just makes him, like, super crazy go nuts. So yeah, Madness is a pretty good investment for, in case, like, hey, do you not want to use any of Oswald's, like, long-range attacks? That's fine. You want to just go into Berserk mode right away? Okay, sure, let's do that. And again, there's so many buffs that just makes Berserk mode even more viable and more like, yeah, I want to go into Berserk mode now. Now I want to go into it again. Even more. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. So at the moment, at our current level, we can go into Berserk mode twice in a row. And as I mentioned in the last update, yeah, no, Oswald in the finale, I have maxed out his level. I have made him the strongest character in my roster. Translation. He can stay in Berserk mode for a long ass time and he does a shit ton of damage while he's in it. Hell, he does a shit ton of damage while he's out of it. So I got an A rank. Oh well. Moon Key! It means more treasure. Ooh, what'd we get? Stuffed chicken. Mmm. Baked and then chilled. Tasty. Oh, the super stage is still locked away. Gonna need to find another key for that. So there's Madness, and that was also the flash that you activate whenever you use your Berserk mode. So yeah, pretty handy, pretty useful. Obviously, it goes down a lot quicker than the standard Berserk mode, but you know what? Doesn't matter. You can still do a shit ton of damage during that brief time. A couple seconds is all you need in Berserk mode. Which brings up another question. The the contract said that every time Oswald used his power, he'd give up a bone and an organ. Which obviously means, like, hey, the more he used it, the closer to death he'd get. So, now that Oswald's already dead, does that mean he can just use it however many times? Because, I mean, he's dead. The Halya killed him. They straight up just, like... They straight up just, like, cut into him. He's dead. So is it like Dragon Ball rules, like where he can use it constantly, like with frickin' Super Saiyan 3, or is he still like affected by it, like story-wise? Gameplay-wise, it doesn't really matter. Is he still affected story-wise? And obviously, we're not going to be in the Netherworld for the rest of the game because, you know, Oswald goes there a lot, strangely enough. You know, first there's here, and then later on, whenever he finds out Gwendolyn gave away the ring, he goes back again. You know, not of his own choice. Does it reset? Does he get his organs and bones back? Or are they still gone? Again, this is kind of why I asked that question. How many bones and organs did Oswald lose? It's not like it's a minor thing. You're losing a bone. Even a very tiny one. Even like a little toe bone or a little finger bone. Even like a really tiny little toe bone or a finger bone or just like a bone that you don't think you really need. Which, that's a very silly thing I just said. A bone you don't need. You need your bones! I mean, there are some organs that might be like, you know, that you don't technically need to live, but still, I'd like to keep all my organs. They're in my body for a reason. Why would I want to just take them out for no apparent reason? If I can keep them, then yeah. But, you know, if their bone is fine, that's whatever, but still. Judging from how Oswald was really weak in the story cutscenes, yeah, I imagine he lost some pretty important ones. Again, it's a fantasy game. It's a fantasy game that's based on Norse mythology, and it's also kind of like an anime game, sort of, a bit. An anime, you know, characters, like, lose shit tons of blood, they break all kinds of bones. Some of them even, like, shorten their lifespans with super moves all the time. It's not like this is an unheard concept, but still. The contract explicitly said, you lose a bone, you lose an organ, every time you use this move. Like with some anime, like with My Hero Academia, Deku just breaks all of his bones. That's how his power works. Luffy freaking cuts off part of his lifespan every time he uses that certain like gear second or whatever. I haven't kept up with One Piece. I don't know if that's been mitigated yet. Still, it's you know, it's a power boost. It's like Dark Knights in Final Fantasy. They give up some of their life force just to get stronger. Kind of why I like Dark Knights. Big DPS boys and girls. It looks cool too. Another A rank. Whatever. This is the reason why I bought a lot of those health potions, because I'm having to rely on them a lot more than I used to. And poison is no joke. Poison's kind of bad. It kind of hurts a lot. Mori, come help me, please. Please help me. I'm kind of dying slowly. I need food. I wonder how Odette feels about Mori coming to the Netherworld. Like, coming and going as he pleases. How does she feel about that? She's super not into the idea of like, living creatures coming into her realm and just, like, stealing her shit. But Mori just comes like, oh, I'm here to make some food. How you doing, y'all? Crystals? No, I don't want any of that. I just want to serve up some smiles. I feel like Odette would be very pissed off at Mori. Just because of how genuine and happy he is. Mori's too good for this sinful world.
Very well. Leave it to me.
I love him. He is adorable.
Sorry for the wait. Is there anything else you want to order?
Give me a crate, Mori. Today's my cheat day. You know, because I died, so who gives a shit about carbs and calories, you know?
Enjoy your meal.
Honestly, Oswald could probably stand to put on a few pounds. I mean, look, you could snap his middle section with like a twig. That is a certain gripe that, you know, people will have with the Manilaware art style. Human anatomy is kind of like,
Very much.
You know, the human body's a bit on the, sometimes, yeah, they look like, you know, relatively normal human beings. And in other times, no. Odin has very tiny little baby legs. How do those legs not just like snap like twigs underneath the massive frame that he's rocking? That man skipped leg day every day. Look, don't worry about it. You know, don't worry about human anatomy. As long as we make the most, like, as long as we make super, like, enormous, like, distracting boobs and asses and pecs and muscles and stuff like that and make our characters super pretty, no one will give a shit. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Again, I keep getting like serious Oogie Boogie vibes from this guy. I don't know why. I honestly think it's like the Beetlejuice like tentacle stuff, which is like Beetlejuice, but whatever. It's just the fact that he's a giant like bag monster that has a lot of really gross creepy crawlies inside. That's why. That's why I think it's like Oogie Boogie. Got ourselves a new bangle. Venus bangle. Slap that on right now. Yeah, Saturn, get out of here. It's all about Venus. So we're not going to go to the boss just yet. We still have one of those little challenge areas to deal with.
I have
Time to go for the challenge area. What's the powerful foe for this area? It's Tuhalia. Yeah, now that Oswald actually gives a shit about fighting these things, they don't stand much of a chance, even when there's two of them at the same time. Yeah, Oswald can take him, no problem. It's all good. You got no chance. Zero chance. Look at you. Look at you. Look at all the crazy shit Oswald can do. You got nothing. It takes 2 Grim Reapers to just even try to stand a chance. Doesn't work though, does it? Oh, look at me. I'll just go in Berserk mode again. How are you gonna handle this sick madness? Not too well, I imagine. Oh, goodness. The Halia's animations are still very creepy, though, I gotta say. Especially when they just start, like, wiggling their arms all crazy-like. Or they shoot out, like, their soul or whatever the hell that white, like, cloud thing is. It's very unsettling. Let's go into Berserk mode again. Never stopping. Just always be berserking. My love for you is like a truck. I love the old original Berserk anime. I haven't really watched the new one. I've heard not so great things about it, but the original one with all the original voice actors, oh, that was fantastic. It was wonderful. The movies weren't so bad. I think those were pretty good. But with the original box set, oh, the bloopers are the stuff of legend. It's fantastic. I highly recommend watching them. I think they probably have a video of that on YouTube somewhere, and they are just wonderful. And down it goes. Got ourselves a bronze apple. Or a miracle fruit. Look how shiny it is. Alright, now we can go fight the boss. We are in the Netherworld, and that kind of narrows down who the boss might be. Because the last few times we've been here, we've had to fight Odette. Who knows? Maybe if we fight her here, we can get out of this whole contract thing. Let's find out, shall we? See, in Odin Sphere, the butterflies actually give you a bit of a power boost. In Persona, it's just a save point, until it isn't. Yeah, they dropped the whole butterfly thing in Persona 5. Well, as far as a save point goes, the butterfly's still in there, it's just, you know, it's more of like the start of the journey. Anyway, let's make our Berserk mode last even longer. Even longer! Make it stronger. And let's go ahead and max out Vile Rush. So good. Get some passive moves up in here. So let's get Backstab. Just do more damage. Even more damage. Just never stop adding more damage. Make Oswald even stronger. Even stronger, even stronger. Dark Charge. Thank you. Double the power recovery speed during Berserk mode. Alright. Seems a little cheap, but alright. Nullify status effects. Decrease damage received by half. Yeah, just make Berserk mode even stronger. Why not? Anyway, time for the boss fight. Oh. Well.
Have you settled down from your little tantrum, Oswald?
She doesn't even give a fuck. Evidently not, by the way. She loves it.
'Tis useless. That sword contains my power. as per the contract. It will never harm me.
Oh, well. I mean, it makes sense.
Many have pledged their souls to me in exchange for power in life.
Yeah, but Oswald never made that pledge.
Has been able to interest me. But you, Oswald, you are different.
Yeah, because someone else made the pledge for him.
You will be able to entertain me. But if you wish to defy me, I shall need to discipline you. I will scrape out your bowels until you beg me for mercy.
Goodness.
Ah, but worry not. I shall not allow you to die until I am bored of you. What is it? You're interrupting an important conversation. That shameless fool. How uncivilized. Listen carefully, my dearest Oswald. A man will be arriving soon. I would like you to get rid of him for me.
Oh boy, our first job.
If you do this, I shall stop tormenting you.
Cut me open if you want.
Oh, man.
My Oswald, I apologize if I have offended you.
Do you, though? Do you really give a fuck about his feelings?
Your body.
Nothing has changed. I only serve a new master. From an ambitious toady to an autocratic empress. Who do you want me to kill?
Your sword is more than a match for the evil jewel thief who approaches. Your name will go down in history, Oswald.
Oh boy, who we
The
killing?
man who killed Demon Lord Odin.
Oh. Alright. So our boss fight's not Odette because we can't hurt her. But hey, you know who else we're fighting? Odin. Time to kick the shit out of Odin. And he's not different at all from how we last fought him. Except, again, different character. And you know what? We have access to a berserk mode, so it doesn't even matter. Yeah, get fucked, Odin. How do you like this? Yeah! You got nothing! Just cuts through him. Just combo him. Just combos all over the place. Oh, yeah, baby. You got nothing. Got nothing on this. No, you don't. Oh, how do you like this? Oh, now he brings out the Baylor. Too little, too late. Yeah, the Baylor doesn't really do that much if you can't even hit me with it. Just never stop Vile rushing. And already the Berserk gauge is already halfway filled and it goes up super quick. It's not even an issue. Just basic ass combos will just tear into him. Again, but try to watch your health though, because even if you are in Berserk mode, you're not invincible. You just do a hell of a lot of damage. Doesn't matter though. Odin's done. Bye. Hey, I leveled up. Nice. Well, obviously Oswald doesn't kill him.
Lay down your sword.
Why?
I accept defeat and shall leave this place.
Do you really think I would let you survive after we have fought?
It's a good question.
Let me show you that naivety has no place in battle.
Wait. Is this how you show your loyalty to the Fairy Queen?
I don't think Oswald was all that loyal to her.
I am no longer associated with that place.
Yeah, exactly.
You are in the Netherworld, yet you still live.
Does he though?
I shall not inquire as to how you ended up here.
Yeah, the Hulya got him.
Shadow Knight, if you desist, I shall take you from the Netherworld. I know of a path that lets me freely come and go from this realm. Or would you rather become the Queen's servant and rot here? Is that what you wish?
I have no one to pledge myself to. Your terms, I accept.
Hey, so that's how Oswald gets out of the Netherworld. What's our new move? We got aerial dive. Nice. All right, in the next update, I guess we're working for Odin now. Cool. Until then, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next update. Until then, see ya.